Hello, comrades! We are back with more UFO parts of GTA 5. And this time we're using Franklin. And since he doesn't own a helicopter or a helipad or anything like that, we're gonna get a helicopter for him. And to do that, we're just gonna go to one of the parachuting locations and shoot the parachute helicopter driver. That's getting a helicopter.
Hey, you ain't well, homie. Let's get you up out of here.
So that's that, and now we just need to pick a location, and this time we're doing kind of the north Los Santos area, the hills, and this first one is going to be a little bit out of the way, all the way east on the beach. So let's just get to it. So this is a bit of a tricky landing here, and since Franklin doesn't have as much flying experience as the other two, it makes it even trickier. So you just need to aim for that little patch of sand and get it up on there. You can already see the part kind of glistening there in the sun. There you go. Good enough. So that would be our part number 21 out of 50. Alright, on to the next one. We're gonna move straight west from where we were. Or northwest. And go pick up that part. So this one's located kind of on a bottom of a cliff on this winding road that you can see down there. My helicopter at this point is not doing very well for some reason. So just pick a spot on the road and just plop it down on there. Yeah, the engine on the helicopter is cutting off. It's probably time to get a new helicopter. Alright, so all you do here is just run down this steep cliff. And if you can avoid this, that's good, but falling down the cliff works too. So the part is right there, and then all you do is just run on back to your helicopter and move on to the next objective. Okay, so now that's done, we're gonna go southwest, and there's a lake or reservoir of some kind with two parts very close to each other. That is where we're gonna move on next. So we're coming up on the lake. Looks like a man-made lake or a reservoir of some kind. So the first part is located on that tower that's sticking out in the middle there. And the only way to get to it is with a helicopter. However, the surface there is pretty small, so it makes for a tricky landing. So if you can do it with Michael or Trevor, or if your Franklin character is trained up on flying, makes it easier, but you can do it. Be real careful not to fall off, because there's no way to get back onto this tower to retrieve your helicopter after. Alright, so as I said, the next one is pretty damn close to where we are right now. It's pretty much in the same reservoir area here. So all we need to do is take off and land on the shore there, someplace close to the part, and then just swim to it. So all we do is just gonna pick a spot here on the left shore. There you go. That's good enough. So as I said, we're aiming for that semicircular part on the wall there, and all we do is just swim to it. The part is located right by this, looks like some kind of a mesh construction things. I don't know what they are, but just dive on in here, and it's the bottom of that semicircular column structure, and then just go up. And back to the helicopter we go. Alright. So next part is located on top of the observatory, which is just northwest of where we were. And the landing on there is pretty tricky too, so we're looking to land somewhere on that, by that left dome, smaller dome. You can kind of see the part already shining on the left there. That's as good a landing as any. Alright. 25 out of 50. The rain's picking up. Probably not the best weather to be flying in, but we'll get through it. So this next one is in this private fenced-in mansion yard thing. Not sure what this is, but this big lot of land looks like. So just land anywhere, there's plenty of space. It's a weird camera angle. So run up to the front of the house. I think it's the front of the house. And there's a kind of like a pond or a fountain thing and a big tree. And the part is behind the bush there at the base of the tree. Alright. That was it. So let's move on to the next one. So the rain is stopping and we are approaching our next target. It's a big fancy house with a winding road that leads to it. Kind of a private road. And the part is on the side of the house facing the ocean. So just pick a spot anywhere here, and I'm having troubles as Franklin flying this helicopter that keeps cutting off on me. So just, I guess that's a good landing. And the UFO part is located on a little pad right there. Perfect. Alright, 27 out of 50. So we got 3 more for this video, and we're gonna move to the wine country next. So once you see these vineyards, this is a pretty good visual clue for you. So just since it's all on the slope and there's vineyards and everywhere, there's not really a good place to land, so I just going to land on the road. This is also right across the river from the military base. There's a cop there for some reason. Alright, Franklin, let's do it. Alright. So I'll just run down to this vineyard. And the part is actually in the 4th row down. I'm in the 3rd row right now. I need to cut over to the 4th. Turns out you can walk through these little gaps. Found it the hard way. But you can just walk right through them. And the part is located right there where the guy is standing, so it's right by him. Alright, pick that up and we'll continue on our merry way. So vineyards are done. For some reason I had it marked twice. There's only one part in the vineyard. And we're gonna move on up to the next one. So this one's located in a river under the bridge. There's a nice landing spot right by there. So that's what we're going to use. Little green patch right by the road over there. That's what I'm going for. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so there's 2 waterfalls here. And this first waterfall, the big waterfall, is not the waterfall you're looking for. You can try and dive, and there's not. It's pretty shallow here, so there's no part here. But you can use the water flow to create a water park ride for you. So we're gonna just follow the river and kind of drop into the second waterfall. And the part, as you can see, is at the base of the second waterfall right here. Come on, Franklin. Pick it up. Done. Alright. So you can climb these rocks to get back to your helicopter. It's kind of nice. And there we are. So we have one more for Franklin. And we're going back east. And this one's going to be located just in the middle of nowhere. Pretty close to Sandy Shores. And it looks like a abandoned farm or something like that. Watch out, this area, or the couple of roads that they're going through there, are lined with telephone poles and all kinds of obstructions, so find a good place to land. You might want to land a little bit further away, or it's up to you. There we go. Nice swooping landing. And the part is located behind this abandoned house. Yep, on the back porch, it looks like. Alright, so that is it for Franklin. We got 30 or 50 parts right now. And I'm probably not going to use Franklin for the remainder of the parts. So let me know if this was helpful for you. And please like the video and subscribe.